Oh boy, I'm not going to win many friends with this one. This episode starts with Pinky, I guess being Pinky. Apparently, all of this something is to entertain the Cake Twins, and it has absolutely nothing to do with the rest of the episode. Oh yeah, I suppose I should get this out of the way. This episode has a ton of continuity porn. I swear, one day I'm gonna get a callback counter. Then again, it would probably break as soon as we got to an M.A. Larson episode. Pinky is going around saying hi to everyone she meets. I guess it's to establish that she's really, really friendly, because it hasn't been established in any previous episode. Oh yeah, it's also to introduce this character, Matilda the Donkey. Yes, she'll be important later. And that leads us into the song Smile, 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 or the Smile Song. Everyone loves this song. It's just so happy. It's so amazing. It's probably the best song in Season 2, if not the best single moment in Season 2. And it's the reason I have my songs don't affect my final rankings rule. I want to make this clear right now. I am critiquing the episode, not the song. Like Jerpy's appearance in the last roundup, this song eclipses the episode. People tend to forget that this episode has quite a few flaws. You want an example? There's a song in it that goes on for 3 minutes that has little to do with anything and establishes things we've already known. If this was better integrated into the episode, and I'll get to that later, then I would be willing to let it slide. But the plot doesn't get started until after the song is over, and that's already 6 minutes of screen time. This song is almost a big-lipped alligator moment. You know, like Pinky taking care of the twins earlier. I guarantee that if this song was in Meridwell, people probably wouldn't hate it. Now that you guys all hate me, I can get on to reviewing the actual episode. When the song ends, Pinky is face to face with a donkey. This is Cranky, and Pinky instantly tries to get to know him by annoying him mercilessly. Since Cranky finds Pinky annoying, he wants nothing to do with her friendship. And you know what? I'm giving the episode a point for this. This plot has been done before. Many times. A character who is friends to everyone finds someone that doesn't like them. Then the character goes through a ton of hoops to try and get them to like them, or at least find out why they don't like them. In the end, it turns out that there was no real reason that they didn't like them, and the character learns that they can't please all the people all the time, while the kids at home learn that they can hate people for no reason. Yes, I'm looking at you, Recess. Disclaimer, Recess was an awesome show that just happened to have an episode that had a bad moral. Sound familiar? I'm giving a point here because they actually give Cranky a legitimate and in-character reason to hate Pinky, much to her own surprise and confusion. Pinky makes it her personal quest to make Cranky her friend. She starts by trying to converse with him, but only manages to annoy him further. Cranky states that he doesn't want any friends anymore. Pinky just ignores him and starts going through his stuff, which annoys him further. Yes, Pinky is acting a little childish. Is it in character for her? Honestly, you could go either way. Pinky literally hits him with the welcome wagon, and it ends up knocking off his wig. Pinky mistakes it as a spider and starts beating it up. Then for some reason, she calls tons of attention to Cranky's bald head. Yeah, they are drilling Pinky's annoyance a bit too much. She just keeps going and going and going. Luckily, the next few things she does actually do help. First, she takes him to the spa, and then she presents him with a custom-made toupee. Cranky thanks her, but he doesn't smile. Even though Pinky already covered up her mistakes, she's still intent on making him her friend. Pinky ends up at Cranky's house, despite not knowing where it is, and starts annoying him further. Apparently, Cranky has been searching all over Equestria, looking for a special friend.
Like me?
No, you're extra special, kid.
Okay, give them a point for that. Then Pinky finds a scrapbook and manages to catch it on fire. She puts it out with water, causing it to turn to ash. Wow, I guess Pinky is extra special. Like I said, I'm glad you're actually giving Cranky a reason to hate Pinky, but this is kind of overkill. Cranky rightfully kicks Pinky out and says that he will never be her friend. Ever.
That's 4 evers. That's like forever. Forever!
Pinky goes to Twilight for help and tries to tell her that Cranky just wants to be left alone. Oh, hi Rainbow! Nice to see you here. Pinky admits that Twilight's right, and she should just leave Cranky alone. But right after he accepts her apology. Talk about a missed opportunity. If the episode ended right here, then I would be so happy that a cartoon could actually get this moral correctly. No, instead they've got to turn Pinky into a stalker. As I recall, this is the part where the episode becomes scary, and Pinky becomes even scarier. Don't believe me? Watch the episode like this. And once again, it just keeps going and going and going. Honestly, I don't know how Pinky could get even more horrifying. Oh god, there's 2 of them! Eventually, Pinky calmly tells Cranky that she's going to use one last-ditch effort in order to try to make it up to him. It turns out that Pinky found his old special friend, Matilda, the donkey from earlier. Pinky connected the dots using her super awesome memory and his scrapbook, which Matilda had a copy of. And then we get a flashback. Cranky and Matilda met at a grand galloping gala long ago, but when he came to her room, she was gone, and he didn't find her note that said she was going to Ponyville. And ever since that day, he's gone from town to town, getting increasingly broken. You know, that's actually pretty mature, and it does make up for some of Pinky's more immature antics in this episode. So, Cranky acknowledges Pinky's friendship, and then we get a moral.
Many different kinds of friends and many ways to express friendship. Some friends like to run and laugh and play together, but others just like to be left alone, and that's fine too.
Is it a bad moral? No, it's more of an irrelevant moral. Different friends can have different interests. Yeah, it's one of those morals that doesn't give me merit to add or remove a point. Final ranking, 3 stars. Yeah, that sounds about right. I still feel that this show has come closer to reaching this particular moral than any other show I've seen, but just because you hit closer to the dartboard than your opponents doesn't mean you get any points for it. I suppose I should get this out of the way now. Friendship is Magic is not the standard. It's above the standard. If an episode walks the standard kids show line, then well, in most cases it won't fail, but it can't hope to get anything more than a 3-star ranking. I'll say right now that people who won't leave you the hell alone are some of the most annoying people you'll ever meet. All this episode had to do is change course when Pinky was talking to Twilight, and Pinky may have ended up learning that particular lesson. You can't make everyone your friend, no matter how hard you try. Maybe that's not true. After singing that Smile song, everybody became Pinky's friend. Here's an idea. Maybe Pinky could have sung the song as a final last-ditch attempt to become Cranky's friend. That might have solved pretty much everything along with the episode. There's a reason the Smile song was injected into this episode, because probably no one would care for it otherwise. I don't want to hate on this episode, no one does. It's not a bad episode, more of that slacker episode that barely passes by. I will still always be grateful for this episode for bringing the song to existence. So, what's next? You are shitting me.